With Rebecca, I'm David. Welcome back to our program. Well, we're counting down the days to the Summer Olympics, and now, have you ever watched track and field events and thought, maybe I can do that?
You know, I actually have.
You have?
I've thought that to myself.
Wow.
Well, I mean, the average person probably can't. Sure, it's just running, jumping, and throwing in track and field, but as Steve Kornacki explains, it's a lot more impressive than it may look.
How about that? She is devouring track in front of her.
I have never, ever seen anything like this in my life.
Ever wonder the science behind track and field? From blistering speed to superhuman strength, let's try to put world-class athleticism into perspective. How fast? Well, let's take Usain Bolt. He ran the 100 meters in 9.58 seconds, and that was a world record. The top speed he reached was 27.8 miles an hour. That is faster than you would drive your car down the block in your neighborhood. Okay, what about those marathoners you see out there? You watch them on TV, it can almost look like they're jogging. You might say to yourself, hey, maybe I could do that too. Well, if you want to, here's what you got to do. You got to get on your treadmill and you got to crank it up to 13 miles an hour. And you're probably going to find it doesn't even go that high. Most of them top out at 11. But crank yours up to 13 if you can. Start running and then don't stop for 2 whole hours. If you can do that, you can run with the marathoners. How far? Well, top men's javelin athletes can throw the javelin from one end zone of a football field all the way to the other end zone.
How in the world?
And in the triple jump, elite women can cover about 50 feet. That's the length of a humpback whale. Try to jump over one of those things. How high? Well, if you want to even approach the men's high jump world record, get a big running start. That's going to help because you got to leap your way over a soccer goal. How strong? If you think you might be able to throw the shot at the Olympics, here's how to test yourself. Go down to the bowling alley, pick up a ball, and then throw it all the way to the other end of the lane with room to spare. All of this is just a way of saying that this is what Olympic athletes do. They make the otherworldly look easy.
Wow, I've seen guys at the bowling alley trying to throw a ball.
You know, it's funny because I went bowling over the weekend,
Did
David.
you really?
I did, and I actually did like throw the ball
got
pretty
stuck or
far.
something
It
and
did
it
get
just
stuck.
kinda-
It got
Oh,
stuck.
wow.
So maybe I could actually do
Maybe
this.
so. You know, this stuff is very impressive, and it doesn't get nearly enough airtime because they think people aren't really vested in it and don't understand
Very
it. Especially
true.
things like the javelin, the shot put, the hammer throw,
Yeah.
long jump, high jump. They just get glazed over. But I love
Right.
this stuff.
So much goes into it. And then when he said 13 miles an hour, I cannot.
Well, you were also
I
taken
cannot
back
do that.
on the treadmill.
I was
thing.
taken- I was
You
really
were.
taken
You were just
aback.
like, marathoners run that fast. It's amazing.
And you just see how fast their legs are going. Well,
All right.
in just 11 days, you can watch the Olympic Games right here on KSNT as we are your home for the Olympics. The Games begin with the opening ceremony on July 26th and run through August 11th.